Alright, on the way to work. Today's not going to be a very good day at work, unfortunately. I got some bad news last night, so I'll talk about it tonight. I just have a feeling the environment at work is going to suck. I didn't want to put it in yesterday's vlog because we had so much fun this weekend, so I didn't kind of want to bring everybody down, but on the way, close, so we'll see you guys then.
There was 38 minutes and 29 seconds of footage that we did over the weekend. Hey, I'm just getting ready for work. As soon as this is finished exporting, gonna just hit upload, then it should be live in about, well, this one's kind of big, so maybe in about like 2 hours or so. We're having to make some really tough decisions lately about things like where we want to live and employment and stuff like that. We're kind of in a holding pattern almost, and we really need to get out of that. It's not like it's going to like radically change the way we do anything here, but it's going to be really different. And while it's a little bit scary, it's also I'm going to say a little bit relieving and a little bit freeing that there is now something to strive for, kind of. I know it's like I'm being cryptic right now because I am, but I can't help but think that this is a good thing for us, for Cheryl and myself. Mainly because we've been doing the same sort of thing, and it feels like we've been treading water almost. And, well, for me at least, it's been like I'm doing something that I like, but then the other part of the time, I'm doing something that I don't like, to put it lightly. And just seeing how it affects Cheryl is not good. So I'm hoping that with what's been happening with us so far, and it's nothing where like it's affecting like the relationship that Cheryl and I have. That's fantastic still. It's outside things, and those outside things have not been so great to her, especially. For me, it's fine. I can deal with it, but for Cheryl, it's not fun for her. And I can see it every time she comes home. It's like it's kind of eating away at her, and I don't like to see that. Hopefully things turn around, and hopefully things got way better. Got 6 minutes to go, then I'm out the door. It's supposed to rain. I don't want it to rain. I've had so much rain to deal with the last couple of days, and it's like I don't want it to keep raining, but whatever. Little rain isn't gonna hurt me. Okay, see you in a bit. Hey! Oh, Fluff. Hi. So I just finished teaching, and I'm waiting outside for Cheryl. And I had the most interesting conversation with the bus driver on my way to work. So he sees my t-shirt, right? It's a Metallica t-shirt that I got for Christmas. Was it Christmas? I think it was Christmas. Right? Metallica t-shirt. Right, there's a skull. The guy has hair. Really, that's really it. It's just the skull. Weird teeth. Hair. So, the driver, and I get on an express bus. So I'm like, yes, this bus is gonna go fast. It doesn't go fast. So I get on, and he's like, hey, can I talk to you for a minute? And I'm like, yeah, sure, why the heck not? What am I gonna do, right? So I'm like, yeah, sure, we can talk. I'm like, what's up? And he's like, your shirt. I'm like, yeah, what about it? It's a Metallica shirt. And he's like, it's got the devil on it. And I'm like, okay, you may see it as the devil, but it's just a skull, right? It's a stylized skull, like a monster almost. He gets into this weird philosophical conversation with me about how he used to be in a gang, and how like he let sort of negativity and gang lifestyle and gangster music and stuff kind of rule his early adulthood. And I was like, okay, that's cool. And I was like, but just because I wear the shirt and just because it has a skull on it doesn't specifically mean that the entire band is like a devil worshipping band, right? So I bring up examples. I say, okay, so there's a song that Metallica sings called Fade to Black, and it's a song about suicide, and it's not glorifying suicide, like in my opinion it's not. It's kind of showing that like how empty it feels. And there's so many other songs that they do that, yeah, it might be just like, I need to get my aggression out for 4 minutes or 5, or in some cases, because it's a Metallica song, 9 or 10 minutes. But for some reason I don't know why he felt the need to kind of pull me aside, and the discussion started to get to like media and just how some people kind of take things the wrong way, and that how messages can be misconstrued. And I was like, yeah, I totally know what you're talking about, and I agree with you. I basically told him that the point where I guess we diverge is that it's very difficult for a band or for a song to give a big message, but then at the end of that message give you the outlet that you need that is like solely positive. So for instance, when I brought up the whole Fade to Black idea, I was like, yeah, it's a 5-6 minute song, a lot of instrumental parts in it, but for the most part there is no, okay, and this is how you get help, go to this therapy, like call this number, get help if you have issues like this. Can you imagine if every single song had that in it? Like, it would be a little bit awkward. And there's so many things like that in the world where just because it's talking about something negative doesn't necessarily mean that it is just solely negative. Negativity, to a certain degree, can be freeing, right? Like, you can sing about being angry and being frustrated, and because you're singing about that frustration, it means that there's a certain group out there who will then connect with that frustration and not go out and do something negative and not go and like beat up someone, because due to that song they got their aggression out via that music, via an artistic outlet. That's why I was basically telling him that's why I wear the shirts, because yes, there are dark parts in my psyche, but at the end of the day, because I listen to this aggressive music, I feel that I'm not an aggressive person, because when I listen to the music, it allows me to get my aggressions out in a constructive and positive way, in an artistic way, so that it's not hurting anyone else. So yeah, I don't know. That was the discussion we had from where we are all the way to the bus stop that I needed to get to. So that was different. Hey, there's Cheryl. Cheryl's talking. Cheryl is with people. Okay, there. Cheryl is coming. Cheryl is there.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm here.
Woo. Mwah. How are you?
I'm good.
Okay.
Busy day.
Oh. Alright, I'm gonna head home. Heading home?
I'm tired.
Okay, hey guys, I know the quality is real crappy. I apologize for that. I'm just using the camera on Chuck's Mac, what I use to edit. No, but earlier, I know, we were kind of like, oh, this is happening, but not really explaining anything. So what's happening is there was a meeting at my place of employment on Sunday that I was not able to go to. And so I found out that actually my store is going to be closing in 2 months' time. So I have 2 months to find a job. I haven't been there long enough for severance packages or anything like that, so there's a little bit of a retention pay if I stay till the end, which I probably will anyway, and it just kind of sucks because it was just like, as much as it is a soul-draining thing for me, it was secure. It was secure employment. It was something that I could rely on going at least 4 days a week, and I'd have an income from. Yes, it broke me. Like, there are days where I just come home and I'm just like, I don't want to do anything because I had the worst day at work, sort of thing. But it was employment, and I was grateful for it. And now that is gone in 2 months, which sucks when you've built a home with your husband. Now husband, when you build a home and you're just kind of starting to get things settled, and you're starting to make plans for the future. You're starting to, this sort of adult things that you go through, and so it just kind of sucks because now, like, a big wrench has been thrown in all of our plans, and some plans that we were talking about possibly doing in the future are now expedited by like 5-6 months from what we kind of were thinking of doing. So now there's like a lot of things we have to kind of talk about and go through and sort of see what options are. And I mean, like, this doesn't just affect my income, like, it affects the way we're living, it affects our benefits. I mean, we're both on some pretty expensive medications, so now we've got to look at that because that's going to be a huge chunk of our income. Like, combined, we probably pay over $200. If we didn't have insurance, we'd be paying well over $200 for our prescriptions every month.
No, just me.
Just
I would
you.
End up paying about like $250-ish.
Yeah. So combined, closer to $3. We'd be paying over $300 for our prescriptions alone, without insurance. So there's a lot of things like that now that we have to look at, that we didn't have to 2 days ago. So it's like that security blanket is gone. So, and I haven't even had a chance to be sad about it yet because I'm just so angry. Because a lot of the other stores, like, they are closing a lot of stores, and a lot of the other stores that are closing were given like 6-8 months notice, and we get 2, which is very frustrating and infuriating. So we have a lot of thinking to do. There might be some big changes in the next couple of months. We don't know. So, yeah, that's what's happening. We want to be honest. I'm not even sad yet. Like, that's the worst part, is I know that there's going to be a day where it's just going to hit me and I'm just going to break down. Mostly because of my work friends, to be honest. Not so much the company, like, whatever. But my friends and the people that I work with are pretty awesome. So, and then I'll just be sad because then I'll be panicking and worrying about what I'm going to do. So, so stay tuned for Cheryl's mental breakdowns. Yeah. But yeah, so that's what's happening. But with that, I do still have work in the morning. So I have to. Yes, you have a long shift tomorrow too. So, we have to go to bed so that we're not zombies tomorrow. So good night. I'll keep you updated. I'll let you know what's happening. But for now, it's